So I just finished reading Slam Dunk, and here's why you should too. Slam Dunk is a manga series written and illustrated by Takahiko Inoue from 1990 to 1996, and despite being over 20 years old now, its legacy still continues to live on throughout the Japanese basketball culture, as well as its large fandom that's amassed over the years. Being one of the best-selling manga series of all time, its name holds weight within the community. So what's so good about it? The series follows Sakuragi Hanamichi, a complete basketball rookie who joins his basketball team in order to make his crush fall in love with him. However, as the series progresses, his love for basketball soon blossoms as well. Sakuragi is not a perfect player, and his novice mistakes often cost the team big time. However, despite that fact, he becomes an integral player in the starting lineup. Sakuragi's development both as a character and a basketball player is a journey to watch. It's frustrating at times because you want him to win, but he falls time and time again due to his inexperience. But the moments when Sakuragi shines, he shines. And this is just Sakuragi. There's an entire cast of characters to note over the course of the 31-volume run. Number 4 on the team, Captain Akagi, who plays center and is the foundation the team stands upon. His dreams to claim the national championship title also motivates his teammates. Number 7, Miyagi Ryota, who is the team's point guard, the team's speedster. While he lacks in height, standing only at a staggering 5'6", he compensates for speed on the court. He's the best dribbler and has the willpower to prove that his height won't discourage his skill. Kaede Rukawa, who plays small forward and is the team's ace, their number 1. Despite being a freshman, his talent and potential is immeasurable. He's always the one to save his team when the rest of his teammates are falling behind. If anyone on this team is truly destined for greatness, it's Rukawa. And lastly, number 14, the team's shooting guard, Hasashi Mitsui. Once the MVP player of his middle school, making it to high school, he soon quits after a knee injury and failure to keep up with his peers. However, after a 1-year-long hiatus, he wants to prove his skills on the court once more. What this story embodies is heart and determination. Even against the former national champions, the Shohoku team doesn't falter. Although there is turmoil between teammates at times, specifically the 2 freshmen, Rukawa and Sakuragi, their rivalry with time becomes great teammanship. Slam Dunk never tries to be anything more than what it is, a realistic basketball series. The heart of the series lies within the author's love for the game, and that shows within each and every panel. Our main characters lose, they win, they show perseverance. What I love about this series, how the team's chemistry builds over time. They can hate each other off the court, but on the court, they support one another. Slam Dunk alongside Yu Yu Hakusho, which both ran in the Weekly Shonen Jump magazine together during the 90s. Together, these 2 series popularized the tournament arc style trope, which is seen prevalent in many series they've inspired today, Haikyuu, and many of the other sports genre series, Jujutsu Kaisen's Culling Games, and My Hero Academia. The list goes on. While Slam Dunk didn't entirely create the idea of a tournament-style storytelling, it paved the way for many of its predecessors to succeed in a similar vein. Whether the characters win or lose, they respect each other. An important moment in the series is when Shohoku beats Ryonen, the opposing team that's standing between them and going to nationals. There's so much animosity and rivalry between the 2 teams. However, ultimately when Shohoku stands triumphant, their team leaders Akagi and Uzomi share an almost brotherly hug. Not only that, but much later during the series' final match, it's Uzomi who stands in the crowd cheering for Akagi and Shohoku. What started off as a shonen manga about a boy who joins the basketball team to win over his crush turns into a true love story about the sport itself. Sakuragi's feelings for his crush, Haruko, are still very strong even towards the end of the manga, but ultimately it's basketball he dedicates his heart to. These characters each have their own ambitions and aspirations they wish to accomplish on and off the court. Miyagi, upholding the basketball legacy his brother left for him as well as proving his own worth. If you're curious, that's what the new Slam Dunk movie is about, following the untold story of Miyagi Ryota. Rukawa, who wishes to be the best player in Japan, already proving himself as a prodigy ace on Shohoku's team. Rukawa wishes to go to America after being the best player in Japan to prove his worth there. Sakuragi also has goals set out for himself. He wishes to one day beat Rukawa and be his better. Everyone is fighting for their own goals while simultaneously working together for one main goal, to win. This is my first review video on this channel. Let me know how I did and if I should continue doing these videos. Make sure to like and subscribe and also comment your thoughts on Slam Dunk down below.